want to welcome on board our new sponsor, Drift Garage. Sean and the guys here have been looking after the cars, and we'll carry on looking after the cars for the rest of this season. Fortunately, this one's got a little problem. It's sort of missing the vital part of the running gear, the engine. Last event at Teesside, qualified quite reasonably, 27th at the field of drivers. Got through my top 32 battle up against the very, very smoky Nathan Chivers. Car's an absolute animal, very difficult to follow. But got through the first battle with him. Got through my second battle for the top 16 with Ryan Pothecary. Amazing, amazing battle with him. He tried really, really hard, and he was literally right up against the rear quarter of the car. A couple of errors on both of us. Mine on the chase, his on the chase. I made it just enough to get through the top 8. Went on to the top 8 battles and got stuck against Mr. Smiley Brad. And me and Brad, really good friends, and got on really, really well. And it was quite an interesting battle. He was up in his borrowed BMW V8. And first battle, went in, Brad was leading, I was chasing. Nice little run. It wasn't too bad. There was a couple of little errors here and there, but it just felt there was a slight miss, sort of almost like a bit of a misfire coming around the top of the embankment. I pulled over and checked with Cookie, see if he could see anything obvious. There was nothing to notice. I went in with the lead run, entered really hard, really fast, right at the top of the embankment. Did really good, nice, happy line, like sort of around the top of the embankment. And just as I dropped into the hairpin, the power just sort of all cut off and disappeared from the car. And unfortunately it started making this really bad, irritating noise. So I turned it off, shut it off, pulled off the track, moved out of Brad's way, let him get past and finish his run. And that was the sad ending to Teesside, unfortunately.
As some of you know, I'm Sean, now the owner of Drift Garage in Burton. Now looking after Team Redmist cars. Basically, when we stripped the top end of the engine down, we'd found that it sucked a piece of the inlet manifold through and jammed one of the valves open. In the consequence of that, the shims have came out and it's damaged the cams, 2 valves, and took the valve guards out with it. So the rebuild is a bit more of a rebuild than what we first thought, but it's nothing we can't deal with, and hopefully the car will be back out in no time and back out on track.